Okay, hello YouTube. I'm gonna try playing a couple games while recording, and I'll try to kind of explain what I'm doing. I'm playing on a handle I don't normally play on. My normal handle is just Rehab. I'm gonna blur out all the names here because personally I kind of don't like it when people, stream and, reveal everybody's, ratings and preparation and all this other stuff. Of course, this is one of the big things going on right now with the World Championship match. Guys playing on burner handles and, being discovered or whatever. I'm sure if people dig deep, they can probably figure out who I am on here. Okay, so this is a Catalan, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to exchange. And, okay, Queen C2, B5, this is all still the main line. A4, B4, still the main line. There's a really cool line in here that I've always wanted to pull off, beginning with Queen C4. Nobody ever plays it, though. It's like Queen C4, Bishop A6, Queen back to C2, Knight on B to D7, Knight E5, Knight E5, Bishop A8, and then there I play kind of the much lesser played move. Queen takes A8, and I've got a big, complicated line in there that's really kind of neat. This line is relatively boring. I think it's just Bishop B7 and then C5 in some order. They're going to take here on C4, and I don't remember even what the best way is to take. I think I just play here, and then if they go to B3, I can pin. So we'll pin, and that's going to force them to play another move. Oh, that should be good for me, right? Because I have this check, and that's a free pawn, right? I'll take it. It looks good. I don't understand where this is going for him. Should I just poke at that pawn maybe, or is that being a little too greedy? Because I also want to play Queen G4, Queen H4, and then Knight G4. I'm up a pawn here, and I think I have a better position too, because it's hard for him to finish his development. So it's just a question of how I proceed. Do I just really greedily go after an extra pawn? Probably, because it's the long diagonal, and it pins the knight. Do I greedily take that extra pawn, though? That's an even bigger question. I don't think so. I think I just play Knight C6, because that has its own threats. I'm threatening Knight D4, and there's going to be problems everywhere. I'm really starting to like Black's position. Knight D2, now maybe I take it, just because I don't have a better move. Knight D4 is also possible, though. Leads nowhere. God, how do people do this? All these circles on the board. I'm down to a minute just because I drew a bunch of circles. This is insane. How do people play with all these circles? I don't know how these streamers do it, playing with all these circles on the board. My opponent probably thinks I'm cheating. I'm doing the opposite of cheating. I'm talking while I'm playing, and I'm playing poorly. He's probably like, he's eating up the clock like crazy. He must be using an engine. No, I'm just I'm talking while I'm playing, and I'm down to 58 seconds. This is great. And my moves are getting second rate already. I feel it. I feel it. How am I going to win this? This looks bad for him. I mean, his queen's running out of places to go, right? What do we got? Queen E3, Knight D5. F6. We'll pre-move this. Because he might have thought I didn't have F6, which I did. Maybe he'll just resign. Okay, good. Yeah, he just resigned. Okay. At this level, people do that. When they're down 2 pawns and they're about to lose a piece, they just resign. Okay, let me try a new opponent. Let's see if we can do something else. Another 3-minute game. Okay, so I've got 2372. My rating is really low on this handle. My other rating is my chess rehab rating is 2500, so maybe this is a little unfair. I use this handle sometimes when I have to resign games where I don't have a lot of time to play. And of course, right now I have a lot of time to play. So it's a little unfair me using this handle because I'm playing lower rated guys than I usually play. So I'm punching about 200 points below my usual level here. G6, Bishop G7, again, still theory. Knight D4, Knight D5, Queen D5, D3 is the theoretical line, or it's one of them. A lot of people will start playing. Ooh, what in the world? This is disgusting. That can't be right? That gives up a ton of material. how best to take advantage, though. Do I take with the bishop or the knight? I think I take with the knight, because I think his rook is actually trapped, because this is ridiculous, right? And then I take here, and then I play bishop f5. And then Clang, right? Does he just resign on the spot? No, he's going to play on. Okay, I thought resignation was possible. We'll just play knight d4. Usually if you start getting like really aggressive and really accurate, then they'll give up. Like if you just play a few more accurate moves. So yeah, this is starting to look really disgusting. Bishop h6. Okay, well, at least that's reasonable. He hasn't really completely given up yet, because that looks reasonable. I almost want to castle queenside here, because then I can hold the pawn and then I can follow up with. That looks goofy. I'm gonna do it, because like this is blocking the c file. I am up so many pawns here. So we're gonna play f6 and e5. Oh, he took away my e5. This is marginally annoying, but he just solidified my bishop because I'm not taking up a slot, and now he can't undermine the pawn. So this should be pretty much a wrap. I think I just have to sidestep the pin. I mean, I can just walk the king somewhere, because now everything's held. And I have to decide. I think I just straighten stuff out. Let's do that. And we're just making this bishop look ridiculous. He's going to have to bring it back anyway. And I'm just going to like over protect this bishop. I think he can really just give up at any moment. I'm going to be boring. I'm just going to play check and get rid of the only piece that can really hurt me. Although, yeah, I gotta push. As long as he doesn't have any checks, we're good to go. So this is cute, right? I can offer him the rook, but he can't take it. Because I queen. Okay, so now he's got to give me that, and now I'm just going to be super annoying. I'm going to play here, and then I'm going to play here, so that I can tempo the bishop a second time. So I'm going to tempo it again with rook c1. This should be some semblance of winning, but I don't know. Maybe he's able to be very frustrating. This is an interesting level of frustrating behavior. It's usually very hard to win, like when you're playing against a bishop pair in general. Like the bishop pair is a handy thing to have, so he's going to make life very, very difficult for me to actually finish this game. Just because bishop pairs are hard to play against. We'll just make a threat of winning. Oh, yeah, missed that. I should still have an advantage, but it's a small one. I don't know if I can pull this off. But I got 18 seconds to try. I think I just locked him out. And really this should be a wrap. Yeah, and we got him. Okay, so 2 games, 2 victories. I guess I'll end this video right here because we're coming up on the 10-minute mark. That second one was, I had a really good advantage, and I think I made it into a total mess, but I still pulled off the win. I don't know how instructive this was. I tried to be instructive. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something new about chess. Thanks for watching.